Good morning. We are at the range again. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching and stuff. I'm a little bit surprised at the positive response so far, but this is August. It's a beautiful beautiful morning in early August, and we are working on the Baer drills challenge. The next one is the partial moving. It's drill 2, and I already forgot the name of it. Partial moving, something like movement. And so what we're gonna do, we start at 25 yards up here. We run up. Well, let's see. Let's go up here. Start way up here. If you can see me, you can see we got 25 yards line. We start up here. On the timer, we run. As we get up here, we should already have our weapon drawn. Once we meet the 10-yard spot, we move up. We send 2 rounds to the body, left target, and then 2 rounds to the head box, right target. Okay? And I'm just gonna kind of work through that quickly. So I've already got to have my gun out. Okay, so that's weird for me. This is a thing I'm not very good at. But shooting and moving, that's the whole point. Those first 2 shots should be easier. Then when I get up here, I can slow down and send those 2 shots to the head box. That's going to be tough. I'm just saying that's going to be tough, I guess. So that's part of the drill. That's what we're going to do. And I don't know. Let's see here. What else do I need to know? What else do I need to think about? Yes, you want to move quickly, but if you take 10 seconds to get here versus 9 seconds, that is not going to make such a big difference as a C or A, or especially a miss. You only got 4 shots. You got to make those 4 shots count. The running is important. It's our fitness, right? Running quickly is important. We need to be able to do that. It makes sense to have the gun out as we're approaching the target. But then being solid on those shots while we're moving is gonna, if we're going for points, those are gonna count more. It matters more. Also, it's worth noting there is a no shoot on the right target, and that means obviously you hit that. It's a psychological challenge, because you see that, you're like, I don't want to mess it up, right? Versus the other one, you see a large target, you feel better about hitting that. So this is what I know so far, and by the time the video's over, I will know a lot more, hopefully. So. Yep. So let's see if we're still tracking me here. Good. This is the first dry run here. Let's see what we got. Guess I gotta make ready. Make sure I got a bullet in the chamber. There we go. See what we get. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Okay. That was probably too quick. So, time on that, 6:92. That's fairly quick. I feel okay with that. Let's look at the targets. Okay, I guess I got 2 A's, body shot. 1 C, almost a no shoot, and 1 pretty big miss. So I don't know what the points are on that, but they are not good. So I don't know. Try it again, see what I get. Make sure my camera's still tracking me. That's the weirdest thing. Okay. Well, kind of broke the rules. Went past the 5 yards here. I did get 2 better A shots, or headshots, not A's, so still C's. I'm breathing heavy already. That's good, I guess. 2 A's. Okay. So maybe. Oh, excuse me. That burp sounded great. Maybe. Gotta think about this. Maybe I need to draw my gun a little quicker. Or later. Or maybe later. But I was carrying it with 2 hands running up. I don't know if that's good or bad. But the first 2 shots on the large target were good. And so maybe I could go them a little bit quicker on those 2. And then slow down much more quicker. And really slow down to get those 2 on the head box. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what I can do. Woof. Okay. Okay, let's see. 6.60. Pretty quick. 2 more A's. That's not tough. And then I got a miss and I got an A. So clearly more of what I'm doing, or to increase the effort on what I'm attempting. Running quickly in between, slowing down more. Quicker shots here, slower shots on the second on the second target. Again, I can shoot these first. Let me try this again here. Let's see. So up here, boom, boom. I should be able to shoot those first 2 quick and slow down. Boom, boom. Hopefully that is, I don't know. I'm trying it. We'll see. So. And I'm out. Well, I slung that one anyway. Huh. Man. It's interesting. You try to shoot so fast on the left one, and to slow down for the right one is just not doing it. It's not very good. Huh. I got a lot to work on in this. Well, I think that's time to go grab another mag. I went through those 15 rounds quicker than I expected. I need a drink of water. Okay, we're trying this again. I got something to drink, blew my nose, and I can still see my breath. But it's, I'm going to keep going with this and see what I get. So, again, I think I'm not slowing down enough in between the 10 and 5 yards. I think that's a big part of this. I think that's going to help me a lot. And that's part of the discipline of it, the figuring it out, right? So, see what we get. Huh. Okay, I still missed those. I got a miss and a C. So yeah, I still got to slow down even further on these. Time was 7:27. That's slower and theoretically better. I think I've still got A's in here. I mean, nothing. I got no. Oh, here's a C, a D technically. I'll just mark my C's and D's at this point. But also, I think I should change my red dot around. I do have it just as a circle. I don't normally do that, but recently I've tried that. I've just tried with the circle. I'm going to switch back to the single dot. As a reminder, this is the Holosun SCS carry, MRS, the green circle dot, the 2 MOA dot, and then a circle around it. And you could have different configurations. I went from just a circle, and I went down to just the dot right now. We'll see what that gets us. Hey, buddy, right here. Still here. Here we go. It's like keeping a robot's attention. Here we go. Ah, see, I still slung that. Okay, there are 2 in the head box. That's good. Obviously, 2 in the head box, good. They're both C's. Both shots there are A's. So that's looking good. Time 6:94. That's still quick. The time is still quicker than I expected. So I got to slow down even more, apparently. Those head box shots really matter. You know, I'm going to take a quick aside here. And at 5 rounds, I'm going to send head shots. I'm just doing the head box. Doing head box on the left target. Just to confirm my point of aim, point of impact. I shouldn't have height over bore, really. This should be good. But I want to help confirm that. Okay, so at least they're low. They're a little bit low. I'm going to try that again here. See. Oh, that was a foot high. Yeah. See, I got to slow down so much more if I'm trying to actually get those hits. And that's just, I don't know, that's how I got to figure out how to walk smoother, I guess, and shoot smoother. So, mark these quick. I wonder how slow I need to go to get A's on that second head box. I'll try it. There, I'm out. Wow, just not ready. So, I'm still pulling it. Those shots, not even moving, were low. I still got to work on my point of aim. And maybe, well, I'm not pulling them low left. So I don't think my trigger squeeze is particularly bad. But maybe my grip is just a little, I don't know. So I think basically I'm just going to change my point of aim. I'm just going to try to be towards the top of the head box and probably get closer to the A's. We'll see from there. Nothing to mark there. All right. Those are still low, but I'm aiming low still. It's a 6.7. Man, that's a great time for me. And those were still headshots. They were still C's. Great time. I wonder what that would be. I'll do it in post here, but 6.7. 1, 2 A's. 1 C, and it's kind of a line break. I'll call it a C. So 2 C's, 2 A's, 6.7. I don't know what. That's probably like a 2 or 3. I guess I'll put it up in here what the hit factor is. So, okay, I guess I'm gonna breathe again, and we'll start again in a moment here. All right, try it again. I think the key is slowing down and raising my point of aim on that second target. I'm not risking. I mean, I have not hit or gotten close to hitting the no shoot. I'm still in a spot this big. So if that's my degree of accuracy, if I'm shooting for, pardon the pun, then I'm okay. But if I'm trying to get A's, especially if I'm slowing down a bunch anyway, I should be able to hit A's credit card at 5 yards with that. Now moving, I'm saying I should be able to do that. I'm not doing it yet. So that's what we're working on. So, okay, another round. Okay. I don't know if technically I was stopped or still moving, but that was barely moving. But that barely moving resulted in 2 A's in the credit card, in the head box. 2 A's on the left target. I guess that's left. And 8.20, by far my slowest time. And I'm really curious what that would stack up to. 4 A's, 8.2. That hit factor might be pretty good. So I'll put it up here. 4 A's, 2 on each, whatever. 8.2 seconds, hit factor of something. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to speed up, work on my footwork a little bit better. But now that I know that I can hit those A's on the head box, I'm just going to slow down and work on those. Now, the other direction you could go is that if you're fine with C's, you get 4 C's on this, you could blaze this. And I guess if you're training for a self-defense scenario, taking lower percentage shots versus higher percentage shots, you're still getting shots on target, especially if you have 2 targets. Then you're still training for that, and you could do it in 4.5 seconds or something, maybe not. But I'm trying to be more accurate, training it that way. So try it again. Yeah, again, technically moving and technically definitely got 2 A's. 2 A's credit card, still 2 A's in there. Time of 7.89. Look at that. So speeding up, I'm getting that time quicker, getting the hits I need and improving. That's literally what I'm trying to do. So I'll keep doing it. This will be the last one for now. Oh! So, before you go into battle, make sure you have a full mag. Okay, so that one, so technically there's a C in there. Well, technically, it's all technical. A C and an A in the head box. I did get a C. Did get a C here. And so 2 A's, 2 C's, time of 6.46. That might be my best one so far. Again, I don't know if it counts. Instagram counts if I didn't mark all of those. You can trust me or not. I'm just interested in doing this for my own. So, again, 6.46, 2 A's, 2 C's. That might be my best one so far. And it's time for an old man breather. Recording. You know, I now realize why they do that marker thing. Because you got several of them rolling, you line them up. I never realized that. All right, let's see what we got here. See if I can trip over this mud puddle. We got 6.37, 6.37, and one A, 1 C, 2 A's. So 3 A's, 1 C, 6.35. So 2 A's, 1 C, 6.35 for a fact. I don't know what the hit factor is, but I feel okay about that. And I didn't shoot the hostage yet. So that's probably, maybe we'll get some fresh targets. Maybe we'll just go do something else for today. I've done this a few different times and I guess I'm ready for a snack or something. I didn't realize you were recording there too. I should have gone right to that actually. This is It's true. No, it's really helpful. It's good. Thank you.